Yeah, should be live again. Yeah, it's looking like it. Okay. How am I on Twitch? Hi. Returned. This goddamn game. It crashed at like the moment that I least wanted it to, which is the friggin' ending. Let's try it again. Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have any of the throwballs turned on because that'll save me some probably RAM and stuff. Let's try it again. What a nightmare. Just want the end.
Can I pet that dog?
Pet that
Can I
dog.
pet that dog?
So the game won't look as pretty, but let me just check. Ads are gonna start. It's bloody night. I'm gonna hit the ads on Twitch just like right now because we might as well just get them out of the way. What am I on? What am I on? Okay, still looks fine. Let's let the ads just get out of the way because I don't want ads when we're literally about to beat the game. I shall take a drink in the meantime. I think the game had just like memory overflowed because it'd been running for too long, like 3.5 hours. And so like when the time came for more drastic stuff, it just completely like saturated itself. Hopefully, it's now the PC has been like reset. Hopefully it's fine. We'll just have to see how we get on. How long do the ads have? I do not know. I'm an ill fit for the Fox clan. I must fight my sister at the end, right? Oh, it's Fox Mask who's waiting for me. Is this a wedding then? Deer antlers? Look at the state of me. This is my wedding dress. It's one deer horn each, or deer antler each. Unique dress, exactly. Welcome back, thank you. Everything in that town area, it just has lots of system issues. Just chatting. Is it? I'll flip it over. Okay. That's not a good sign. So those are the flowers of death. Or they also kind of symbol like reincarnation. Oh, there goes my mask. Oh, so I'm transforming? Oh, I am the fog monster. Yeah, well, I kind of figured that out. You're a beautiful flower, wait, not.
それではお別れを。あなたが幸せをつかんでくれることを願っています。
Now she's wearing the real wedding dress, the kimono, yeah. Now the flowers have changed. Oh no, they're still the death flowers. Turn to the Shimizu residence. So I've turned the whole town into this. Don't go that way. I'm gonna return to my house. Where's this way? I'm not confident of what's happening anymore. So the doll is now like dissolved. Confusing that we changed back already again. Exactly. It feels like it's railroaded me into an ending that I didn't want and really had no part in choosing. We'll have to see how we get on, but... Name, Shimatsu Hinako, last seen wearing uniform colored skirt, details his appearance. Left home, met with, wearing a... So she must have met... Yeah, stream crashed. Yeah, well, the stream didn't. The game just like absolutely lagged itself out, and so I had to like lower the settings again and come back. I don't know what ending we're at. It's confusing because it feels like I've not really had the chance to make decisions. Stuff just happened, and I've just been here. Left with Fox Mask wearing a pink uniform. And here's the doll. You won't be able to see your father or mother anymore. So I had a letter from a guy. And he was like part of this family who get rich off people's other misfortunes, basically. That was what it was. So I'm kind of thinking she got married off to this guy. And that's what this whole thing is really what it is. Rather than marrying someone like Shu. Oh. It's all very confusing. We need some like major story revolutions to end. Otherwise we're really gonna be screwed. But I'm also like wrestling to beat it before the game like craps itself again. So I think Hinako is dead because she met with a guy. And he killed her, maybe? If I can just run past everything I can, I will at this point. Slightly frustrating, the game, this performance is impacting my enjoyment, but what can we do with Unreal Engine 5? You won't be able to stay as you are now. If we shall turn into a furry, PC implodes. If you fuse it to Catboy. I do have a redeem. Trying to save my soul siphon for a bigger fight. Meow. Thank you. I'm in an area. Damn it. I was trying to like chase that down before it got here, but that sound. You like my meow sound? Meow. There is no fox mask sound. Items? Divine water. I'll get rid of the Higashi instead. Come on. Strike, please. I know there's a guy, I can't see him yet. Now's the time to do this. I wonder if it's the number of times I use this mode, something happens? Gives me a different ending? Is the story her being groomed by the man she met into being like this killer? That's a dark storyline, if that's what this really is. So, am I the one who kills them?
Hinako ya. Kirei da yo. Hora, otou-san.
ここはもうお前の家ではない。一人で帰ってきても敷居をまたげると思うな。
Damn. Half of exaltation I accept was the achievement I just got. Wait, so we turn into the monster? Maybe? It's really inconclusive at this point. I believe there's 13 different endings. Help Shimizu Hinako, please. Because I'm trying to get what I would consider the good ending, but I have no idea what constitutes as good or bad anymore. We really have to reach all the endings, and how I even impact what choices have I made? I'm not conscious of the decisions that I've made. The game's like railroaded me everywhere. Like I've not had a make this decision kind of thing. All I've done is just play the game. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to look at the endings when I beat it. Just like we do for all the others as well, which we've done. It might be a more old school ending climax than one of the newer games, if that makes sense, of where there are multiple endings and you have to replay it to get like the good ending, which I'm not a fan of. Because I've talked to the doll every time I've had the chance. Which can be the only thing that I think is impactful enough. I was kind of hoping to fight the fog monster and beat it and then, like, cure the curse? If it was like Silent Hill 1, we did have a bunch of endings, yeah. Oh, blue fire. The blue fire looks good. Like, it's got that going for it. Harry, it's been so long. Oh, toolkits. Okay, I've actually got loads of crowbars. I'm kind of doing okay. It's frustrating the game is so blurry since I have an RTX 3080 as well, but I feel like your ending is outcomed by how many enemies you kill. Origins had something like that. And I've killed lots of them. Then I'm playing it on story combat as well, so... Wait, what ending did you get? I have no idea what ending I've got. I've killed everything in my... in the way, so... Oh, wow, come on, I dodged that. So I have no idea what ending I've got yet. It's still progressing. Okay, I got 2 repair kits. And my least favorite weapon, the crowbar. I think we're all done with puzzles. I think I've done all the puzzles. This is just like going back through the different stages of my mind. Because these are all similar stages. I could do have a shrine. Okay. Enshrine. Get rid of all this stuff. It's giving me lots of items, so we always know what that means. That doll hasn't done much like I thought it would do, if I'm being completely honest. I thought it would have been more impactful. Like I would have been able to listen to it more, or...
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for the headpads. Let's increase the sanity. And then we'll increase stamina. And I think that's the end of my upgrades. Let's save in a new slot. This is where I fought one of my friends on the bridge. That's her remains, I guess. Get your knife. Nah, the crowbar's probably the best thing for me. So I keep seeing my doll around, but it's not impacting me. The doll has stopped speaking to me, which is bad. This is the room where Shu died, or maybe died, I don't know. Yeah, and this is where, you know, we sawed my arm off, got the fox mask stitched to my face, we got branded. This is the hallway to, like, the marriage with fox mask, maybe? And then this is where I met my sister. And where, like, the marriage was going to take place. It's also where I fought one of my friends as well. I have to fight my sister, right? Because my sister represents being perfect.
向こう側の人間、私の気持ちなんてわからない。
落ち着いて。あなたがどうしてここにいるかわかる？
わからない。
お姉ちゃん。
ここはどこ？怖いや。辛い。気持ち悪い。帰りたい。
Oh, it's the pills that Shu gave us. Oh, she's been... Oh? So we're destroying the Fox Shrine. Like my relationship with Fox Mask. Wait, so the entire flesh is you on drugs? Maybe? Now Kami will not like that. She destroyed the shrine. Exactly. Because this whole... The gods were mad because they were losing followers or something. That was early on in the game as well.
お前は
お前は
奪った。サクコもリンコもシュウも奪い、お父さんもお母さんも。
Yeah, it's time to fight back. Let's kill this thing.
私を返せ。奪ったすべてを返せ。
Damn. What a hideous sound. It's combat time. It's time to win back my mental independence and freedom from this monster that could easily be depression at this point. It's kind of like depression, societal expectation. The writers of this are absolutely loving me at this point.
勝て。私を殺すんじゃなかったのか。
Oh. Oh. Beat the wedding kimono. Is that what it was? Yeah, so it's about overcoming the expectation of what's expected of her as a woman. Now it's my turn to take everything from you. This might be the ending that you've seen, though you've seen a different one. It feels like I'm now getting towards the good ending of where she fights back for herself. I'm just gonna have to tank the damage. There's nowhere else I can go. Oh, it just chunked me at the end.
認めない。花子を渡したりなんかしない。
It felt like that was intentional. Yeah, the attacks are different. That felt like an intentional death that I was forced to have. Yeah, the design is very cool. Yeah, so I'm not taking HP damage anymore. Before I was. So I'm resisting. Ugh. Crowbar doing work. Oh, damn, I could have parried. I should have done that. Do I run away? Running away is not an option, guys. Okay, I pretty much just have to stand there and fight it then, don't I? Okay, I need to pick up some divine water. Okay. Perhaps I should have invested more in my sanity. Uh-oh. Well, this is easily the best boss fight in Silent Hill to date. Ugh. Have I defeated my inner demons? I think I might have. Am I free from this burden?
もうこんなところは嫌だ。私がこんなところもこんな奴らも全てぶち壊してやる。
Escape from Dark Shrine. Maybe I just run. It feels like I have to run. Yeah, I've got like infinite stamina. Oh yeah, so the shrine is now just destroying itself. Ugh. We're home?
ちょっとどうしたのよ。
これは何の真似だ。おい様、正気か。
うるさい。どいて。
Ugh.
邪魔するなら容赦しない。私たちに誰も構うんじゃ。
Run. Yeah, and that's Shu saying he'll speak to us.
なぜだ。どうしてお前の心に分かってやれたと思っていたのに。
Now we're at home. Maybe it depends on your sanity? I mean, it shouldn't do because on story mode, it plays way less of a role. It's in later games, it plays a big in harder difficulties. It's where it has more impact. Ooh. So Shu gave us some medicine, and I wonder if that's what caused this. Yes, all these red pills. Oh, it'll depend on how many red capsules I've taken in the game. That'll determine the ending. That's why there's so many of them. It's because what Shu was giving us, the herbal medicine, that's the trick, that's the secret to the endings. That's why there's so many of them. So the more I've had, I think I've solved it. I have no idea how many I took. At the beginning, that's just the most healing items I had. But I haven't had that many because I had a lot of first aid and bandages. So we're coming to the real world now with like the police and stuff. Because I went missing. I don't think I've had that many. Because I just started using other items like pretty quickly because they were stronger. And now it's Fox Mask. Right?
邪魔をするな。私たちの邪魔をするな。
Whoa. That is the ending. What even happened then? I don't know. I don't fully get what happened. What? Is that the bad ending? I have no idea. Really got the worst ending. No, because I was fighting back at the end. Well, I was fighting back against all the stuff. Like, I was fighting back against the fog monster. It's gotta be about the pills that I got from Shu. And so his history as... his family history of being like the town doctor. And the herbal medicine that they were giving me. So there's definitely something in there. And because he was my partner, it must have poisoned me somehow. Or it made whatever was already in me way worse. Ending 1, the only ending you can get on your first run through. Oh, no matter what you do. Okay, okay, okay. This is the ending everybody sees and gets. Well, there needs to be a post-credit scene or something to properly answer some questions. So everyone's disappointed. Well, it never answered about my older sister. It never really answered about my family. It never answered about my friends. It never answered about me. And it really needed to give some answers on those. But it also, according to Rome, it does say to get one of the endings of the New Game Plus to not take any pills. Yeah, so that I started to pick up on that right at the very end of the game. Because there's no way you're picking up on that at the beginning of the game, because he's presented as trustworthy, he gives them to you, and he's your partner throughout the entire game. Oh, here's the post-credit, here's the post-credit. 2 male victims, same female suspect as the wedding massacre on Route 8. 1 victim is currently in cardiac arrest. Better consider her armed. Female suspect, so he's my older sister. Because I'm not 20. Red and white, so maybe it's me, but I wasn't 20. Wait, so I went and killed my sister, my older sister. With a knife and a pipe. Oh, well, now I'm even more confused. Well, what are you saying here, game? That is very inconclusive. Does this make sense to anybody else from what we just saw? Because obviously, the suspect was 20 years old, but I'm not 20 in this. I'm like 16. They basically want to keep replaying it, yeah, but it's not 1995. I'm not going to do that. Because I'm not 20. My sister had already gone to get married. So I don't understand how it could be me unless it is my older sister, and as I got married off, she came to kill me and my husband? It makes no sense. We're gonna have to spend a long time looking at spoilers online. So probably, well, it won't be my longest stream because the fucking game crashed. So now our stream is split in two. Let's skip these music. Okay, so I've got New Game Plus. You don't have to be not 20. 20, yeah, you can create new save game data by the beginning. You can experience changes to the story and have the chance to fulfill specific conditions to unlock new endings. You also have to play on hard difficulty setting Lost in the Fog. So my fave carries over, my stat upgrades, non-puzzle documents, and obtain a memory and certain key items. Okay, save. This is my New Game Plus. Yeah, so the pills are a huge difference. They're the things that like really push you over the edge. View endings. So I got the Coming Home to Roost, which is Drowned in a Bottomless Pit of Self-Doubt, which is just to complete the story for the first time. And then there's 4 other endings. Oh hey Shadow, thank you for the bit. I had to turn off the throwables because the game was crashing. Oh, okay. So here's the ending conditions. Didn't take the red pills, purified the sacred sword, or didn't obtain it. So I can't do that. That has to be New Game Plus. Obtain the Agura no Hotesama. Ending 3 is didn't take any of the red pills, but obtained the unpurified sacred sword. Complete 2 different full endings. And then you have the joke ending, which is listen to all the UFO radio broadcastings. Find all 3 Great Space Invasion movie posters. Found the Great Space Invasion movie review after fulfilling the conditions above. Okay, so that is kind of like the joke ending. This is maybe the complete ending. This is probably like the murder ending. This is like the good murder. And this is like the real one. So it wants you to beat the game 3 whole times to get like the proper ending. Yeah, they gotta have the UFO ending for sure. Whoa. Okay, then no game for you. You hate to replay games unless you didn't play them for decades. Exactly. There's only one game you can play regularly, and that's Okami. Which is fair. I am somebody who won next to it once. You're currently trying to relax, so they would not let you donate today. Is your heart rate being too high? Oh, you've been giving blood? Don't you have to walk into the heat? If I missed any messages, it's because I was so engrossed in trying to figure this story out. No plasma. I see. Sorry, I'm choking on my anger. I feel like the first ending is the worst ending, not gonna lie. I am so split on this now. Because the game is good. I'm not happy with that forced ending. I almost don't want to look at spoilers because the game is doing what it wants to do. It makes me want to replay the game. And I do want to I don't want to replay the game. I want to get the different endings. So it's like, do we just watch them on YouTube and do it that way? Because there's no way I'm playing through this all the way through 3 extra times. Because it's a fairly long game. It's probably like 12, 16 hours. Obviously in repeat playthroughs, it'll be like 12 hours and then 10 hours and then 8 hours. Yeah, I was expecting to... Yeah, right, the ending is frustrating, yeah. Oh, and plasma is when you're donating blood, but you get paid for it. I see. I have donated blood, but I've never done like plasma or anything. Nah, I just watched it on YouTube. That's kind of... Nobody who cares. Boo-hoo game devs. If it's... This idea of game dev works 20 odd years ago. And in a way I appreciate that it gives you these different playthroughs, but I'd rather have a good, satisfying ending as the default ending than have all these extras of where you can go down different paths. Whereas instead it seems what they've done is they've taken the main story, brought it to essentially kind of what is a cliffhanger. And the cliffhanger, I'm saying it's a cliffhanger because the context of the ending is dependent on you knowing how the other endings happen. Because if I replay this game, we're gonna learn way more about Shu. We're gonna learn more about those red pills. We're gonna learn more about the flowers and stuff like that. And so I am interested. But donating plasma can be taxing on your body, especially when you don't eat before and after donating. I remember I gave blood twice. The second time, they jabbed me like 6 times because the nurse couldn't do it. And then like I stood up and then immediately like fell back down. And then they wouldn't let me leave for like half an hour until I'd also drank like a liter of orange and 8 cookies. Let's go and look at the endings. Let's go and look at the endings. I'm not going to come back to this for a long period of time. Let us go to the browser. Because it's going to be... I can't do more streams of that game over and over. It would just be silly to keep going. It just sucks true. Oh, and here's the fancy meals. People look, oh, look at Charlie's burger. Ah. Fancy. This is his Wagyu burger, I believe. And plenty of chips. It's like fries for my Americans. And this is the fried rice and salad. Very nice. Look at this fancy keyboard with the My Hero Academia desk mat. I'm leading this trend of people eating at their computer desks. Oh, and here's all the manga. Oh, and here's the collector edition items. Oh, the ghost mask. Can you actually wear this ghost mask? The Subaru is kind of cool. The sash can... The Zenki coin. I like the Papercraft Ginkgo tree. That is kind of cool. The art cards are cool. I suppose the box is nice. It's expensive for what it is. It's like free of... how many euros was this again? I forget. Oh, and here's all the mango. Jeez Louise! Must have been heavy carrying all this back. Oh, we'll look at these in more detail next stream, because I do want to look at these friggin' Silent Hill F endings. If I give you the glasses, we're going to need them. Okay, so here's IGN. As much as we hate IGN... Oh, we got the lucky one! Oh, and you had pancakes and fried egg. God. American pancakes are the best. Okay, I'm gonna get some music playing for myself. If you wonder what it is, it's the Final Fantasy X 10-2 Japanese lo-fi mix. Probably fits with a little fox mask. Okay. Warning. We're now gonna have a look at all of the endings. Although I don't think you care at this point. Okay, let me turn my controller off as well. No spoilers yeah, no Final Fantasy spoilers. Okay, so there's 5 total endings. In a different angle, what happens to Ebisagalka. So, coming home to Roost requirement. I'll put my controller down. My weapon of choice down on the floor. This is the only ending you can get on your first playthrough, regardless of what you do over the game. You simply just play it through to the end. You'll get an abrupt finale, as well as some strong hints that isn't the actual ending to Hinako's story. Yeah, which is true, but then I don't want to suffer another full playthrough. And then you get the different endings. And you've also asked to New Game Plus, blah 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 blah. This is the Fox's wedding. Do not use a single red capsule. You can pick them without endangering, but never actually take one. Solve the Sacred Sword, which I did find, but I knew that it wouldn't let me do anything. Crimson Water. Oh, so the Crimson Water is the bath. Okay, but I couldn't do anything with that anyhow. Wedding! Obtain the Agora no Hote from the main hall, which I actually did do. Use the stone basin of the burnt out shrine in Tsukusoto, yeah, which I also can't do. And it looks the achievement Fox's Wedding. Downhill lore is confusing. So unlock, yeah, so do not use a single red capsule, solve the sacred puzzle, and retrieve the sacred sword. Do not purify it. Ever Sagalka in silence. Your only clue towards this ending is that you'll need to get any of the 2 endings. So this is the third one, counting number 1 before it becomes available. So unlock a list, get credit for any of the 2 previous endings. Play the game without using a single red capsule. Obtain and purify the sword. Offer the brooch as tribute to the hidden ancient Jizo statue. Play the games you normally would. A little north of you have to kill a spawner to dispel a barricade. So I did actually find all this. I did actually find this. There's a camouflage path through the bushes, which I found all this, but because it just wouldn't let me do it. Yeah, AU got her furry ending. I shall take a drink. Thank you. Yeah, the games are confusing, but normally they're fun confusing. This is a little bit more frustrating. Completing the game, and then you get the UFO one, which is just like the standard joke one. Which I think is... And I actually found most of the radio stuff and some of the posters. I just didn't interact with them. Let's do YouTube. We're gonna have to look at these. Here's my reaction channel. Silent Hill F, all endings. I don't really need an explanation because I'd rather just see them. Let me turn on the sound for you guys. Oh my god, they're playing it in the English dub. Oh, what noobs. Okay, you should be able to hear it now. Okay, so this is ending 2. I think this is where we purify the sacred sword. I am just gonna skip through. So this is where I fight. I fight myself. And I get the crap beat out of me. And then I like reanimate. And then Foxmask comes in to save Foxmask's girl. Yeah, and then Shu steps in and takes out Foxmask. This is the Fox Wedding one. Shu, back off your man. Yeah. That maketh no sense. Yeah, then, so ending 3. Yeah, so this is the one. This is the ending that I actually want to get. Mine! Ugh. Imagine playing this in the dub. What a noob. Fox Mask is absolutely, like, not right. Yeah, and then he transforms. Now this is cool. This is what I wanted. This has got to be the kid we saved at the playground. So this is AU's husband. Oh no, the fox is literally just the fox spirit at the shrines. If this is really cool, why don't you just make this the main ending? Yeah, so she wandered away by the foxes. And so Shu takes on the fox monster. Wait, this still makes no sense. Wait. Yeah, and that's just a shitty ending. And then this is the joke ending. Okay, we're done. Put my music back and I'll turn your music off. Still your band. Yes, even more now. Did you know the nine-tailed fox originated from China? I didn't. I guess it makes a lot of sense because a lot of Japan stuff is like interconnected, isn't it? God, what would you rate Silent Hill F out of 10 then? Because I'm very mixed now in a way that I didn't quite think I would be. I'd have to replay it multiple times and get the ending with the red fox and I'm gonna have to replay the game like a year and a half, 2 years from now, where I've forgotten most of everything except for some key points, and then that is how I'm gonna like truly enjoy the game. So like I'm very frustrated that they just didn't do the most interesting ending first and instead require like 3 separate full playthroughs. Game 7, ending 3, mic drop. You still have to watch other YouTubers do Let's Plays of them, fair. And unfortunately the VODs for mine are all broken up because the game kept crashing. And so now with the first forced ending 6 out of 10 for Romeo. AU says the game itself was pretty cool anyhow. Maybe you just influenced because of the Japanese saying, but the ending was shit. It's... I'm really conflicted on this. Igor's kind of on the right track of being like, hey, the game itself is actually really good, but the forced ending, just like AU and Romeo say, is... I'm gonna wrestle with this. I don't like the game direction decision that you need the free playthroughs. I don't like that. AU gives a boosted rating for Foxman. Facts. You watch Jacksepticeye play the remake of Silent Hill 2, and damn, what a twist. Silent Hill 2 is great for that. And Silent Hill 2 gives you, quote-unquote, air quotes, the best ending just on your first playthrough. And it's a really good way to end a game like that. Wrestle you anytime. I'm gonna say 7 out of 10. I'm so close to saying like 5 out of 10. And let me pause ads, because I won't be streaming much longer. I'm already like super late. I'm so close to giving it like a 5. Because... Did you see the main chat? I think I've shown your 2 dogs. There's been many chat messages since. I think I watched them on stream. If you re-reply them, we'll watch them again, because they are cute. Copy you? I'm gonna say 7 because the ending was really brutal. I'm gonna say 7 because I know that when I replay this in the future again, I'm gonna have that better ending and it's gonna be more cohesive throughout. So I'm betting the game drastically improves on the second playthrough, which I know it will do. But for that ending and... Okay, it's a 6. We'll have to go with 6. The gameplay is really fun. I think the story is good, but that forced ending really brings it down. You can write in forced brackets ending blah 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 points. Exactly. We have to go with 6 out of 10. There was no standout music in the game like there is in the rest of the Silent Hill games. It really had no connection to the rest of the series other than the fact that it's just psychological horror in some manner or other, and some of the enemy designs are carried over. Most of the puzzles are interesting and cool. Some of them are kind of like not so interesting or good. The multiple endings is really cool from a gameplay perspective, but from a modern gameplay perspective, I think it holds it back. And you could have done the multiple endings after you got like the intended one. Yeah, the ending and poor performance, yeah. If you factor in the performance of this game, it's 5 out of 10. Because it's got some really big performance issues at times. As you've seen on my stream, you can see my specs in the comments. I have an extremely powerful PC, an extremely powerful GPU, and I wasn't even running at full resolution. My PC can run games at 4K 60 FPS, more than that. And this game was struggling to run at 1080p. So... Man, the score is tumbling. I'm being convinced. In that video, Nugget was being mean. Play fighting. 6. Okay, let's land at 6. Yeah, like it's an incredible PC. So the funny thing is, can I even show Task Manager? Is that? Let me see if I can show Task Manager. I can't show you Task Manager for whatever reason. But what I can do, I did actually post on the Discord, because I was doing some tests. If I do like graphic test, testing? Yeah, so it was somewhere around here. Oh, and I just found the dog pictures. I'll scroll back to them later. Here we go. This is a screenshot of me playing Silent Hill F. Not streaming. So you can see I've got the RTX 3080 and it's pinning it at 60% usage. And you can see the CPU is like 25%, so it's barely being used. It's using half my memory just by default. Which is fine, like, I have really good RAM. But it's pinning the GPU at 60%, and you can see the dedicated GPU memory is essentially maxing it out. It's getting up to like 8 gigs. And then when you have the fog, so the fog in Silent Hill F, it doesn't hide stuff in the background. It still renders stuff in full detail. And I think it's to do with how the lighting interacts with the fog and all the other elements. And then that was like adding more and more to the GPU memory, and that was what was causing the crash. And that's why you'd get those stutters of where like it's colliding with what the GPU is using for stream and what the GPU is using for games. And you know, the solution to that is just buy the most expensive GPU, which I'm just not gonna do because that's just a dickhead thing to do, realistically. What is this geek talk? That's me justifying that my PC isn't on fire. But here's the dog. Here's the dog's images. I think it's the one above of where they're being slightly mean to one another. Let me snooze ads as well. Yeah, gentle play fighting. They just love nips. Yum, 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 yeah. The guys, chill out. And they just bite you instead. Yeah. Well, this is a nice way to end Silent Hill. The dog ending. They got the dog ending. And jump to present. Yeah, the big one biting is Nugget, yeah. It's hazel because of a coat and golden brown like hazel color. Hazelnut is one of the nicest nuts and flavors. Taking notes my graphic lecture. Oh yeah, Hazel was like, leave me alone, I'm just trying to relax here. So I know some of you haven't seen Solar, because Solar hasn't been in the streams. Solar is like another... She loves like the Silent Hill, Resident Evil, older nostalgia games, kind of like me. She loves Silent Hill, and we talk about it in DMs a lot, but she hasn't been in stream because she doesn't want to get spoiled on the game, because she hasn't got the time to play it yet. She might not play it until like Christmas time. So I'm so curious to hear her perspective on this when her time comes. Until that point, I'll just have to keep everything to myself. Wish she was still here. How old was she when she passed on? Yeah, I'm gonna watch that Silent Hill F Endings Explained video off stream. Otherwise, we'll be here for another hour. And it'll just be me here sitting in silence and probably raging. I don't know. Oh, she was only 5 weeks, for real? Oh, that's sad. What happened? But yeah, it's like Nugget. Oh, that's how old she was in the picture. Okay. Getting confused with the timelines. We got them both at 5 weeks. Oh, I see. Nah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch the endings video and then like report back on how I feel. I will be streaming on Monday. I will stream probably Marvel Rivals, because my goal now is to try to shift to do like 50% retro, 50% modern. So I'll probably do Marvel Rivals in like a Marvel Monday. Parvovirus. I have no idea what that is. Parvovirus. Highly contagious, spreads from dog to dog. Doesn't really tell you what it is. It seems like it's some kind of... I don't know. I honestly wouldn't hesitate to guess. Oh, it's like a birth issue. I see. Oh, Rivals, nice. Marvel Monday it is. Okay. Yeah, all of my pets have fortunately just died from old age. Like, both the cats that we had reached 21. Yeah, so we'll do Marvel Monday as a break. I'll do ranked, because I'm so close to getting into Grandmaster. And Monday's Marvel Rivals is pretty good. It's a disease that kills puppies. Aw. Cursed disease. That's something we don't need. Like, when kids get cancer, we don't need that either. Yeah, we'll do Marvel Mondays, and then let's do Okami. Let's do Okami. Let's continue with, like, the Fox. I know it's not the same, but, like, the Fox vibe. And we'll do something a little bit colourful after Silent Hill F. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, so we'll do that. We'll do Okami. And we'll do Marvel Rivals, and we'll pick another modern game as well. The next horror game... Oh, it's my 1 year anniversary in 2 weeks' time. So the next horror game is going to be a replay of Parasite Eve. Let's do that. Let's do Okami in the meantime. And then we'll do Parasite Eve on my year anniversary. Hey, nice. If you haven't played Parasite Eve, it was... I don't want to say life-changing. It's not like I woke up and I suddenly saw a new color in the world. But I love... Parasite Eve blew me away, just like Silent Hill 2 did. Are you planning to get him a sister after you do to him? Nice. Yeah, I think they do like companions. Okay, I'll snooze ads one last time and then I'll go to bed. Parasite Eve? Sounds crap. It's gorier, but it's not as quite as dark. It's gorier in places, but nowhere near as constantly gory like Silent Hill is. It's very, very different. You'll see and you'll be like, oh, I kind of get this. It's a horror JRPG instead, rather than being like an action kind of game. But my anniversary... No, it will not burn my PC. It's a PlayStation 1. My anniversary, I think it's October 10th or October 14th. I don't fully remember because I made my channels like before I start. Hang on, we can find out. Let's go to my YouTube channel. And I apologize for YouTube viewers for the multiple notifications and thumbnails. The game screwed me over in that sense. But my debut stream was Pokemon via Red. You can see my old model here as well. October 14th. So it's October 14th is my 1 year anniversary. And that is 3 weeks on Tuesday, but I'll probably do the stream for it on 4 weeks today on like the 18th or something, because then it's more people are going to be there on a Saturday night, you know? Parasite Eve is the best game ever made. I would say Parasite Eve is the best horror JRPG on the PlayStation and on all PlayStation consoles, full stop, is what I would say for that. I can't say it's the best horror game because like Resident Evil 2 and 3 are really good, but the best horror JRPG on all of PlayStation ever is what I would say. It beats Resident Evil for Ego easily. That I can see it. You might have to play it. I'll pull up some gameplay footage and then we'll go to bed. Live. Here we go. And I was really surprised by Parasite Eve because I was like, oh, I don't really want to do it. I don't really want, you know, a kind of game like that. And then I was like, whoa. The best scene. Straight off. So Parasite Eve begins, you go to the opera, and basically, you start seeing yourself, like, burn. This is a really great game. Thankfully, you have a goldfish memory. Better to do it before he does it, true. I mean, it's a fun playthrough to watch. It's a really fun game to watch, I think. Happy early anniversary, thank you very much. You're gonna get going as he's starting to work on his series, and Nugget wants your attention. No worries. Thank you for turning up and thank you for the bits. Have to let us know when you get a sister for him. Have a look at the pictures. You go to bed, simply to stay awake for the next 6 hours. So this is Parasite Eve. Oh, and you have a co-op stream. Yes, this is Parasite Eve. I'm trying to get you to see some combat as quickly as I can do it. It's not that easy to find. And this is where the whole joke of my peen energy, because that's what you level up. So you can see there's like this action-y JRPG like look to it. It's really fun. It's really unique. I'm smiling just looking at the gameplay. Like. Nugget is a menace, but you love him. He can't flee Clementine. Oh, I guess he must be itchy. The game looks very nostalgic. It is. You became a mod, so you need to be highly energetic. I'd recommend Parasite Eve. If you want to watch me play for it, then I'll be doing it in like 4 weeks. Looking at Aya, yeah, pausing this game, just have a look at the arguably one of the best female protagonists in horror gaming. He's got red bumps on his back. I guess he's been like bitten and stuff. I guess you just take some topical medicine for him. I honestly don't know. But yeah, it is time for me to go to bed. I've been streaming for probably 4.5 hours. It doesn't look like it because I know the stream broke in two, but... And he was licking back there. I guess that's what they would do. Yeah, hey, you're gonna dethrone Igor. I think she's a mod for a different stream. Honestly, if my chat like doubles and triples in size, then I would get more mods. And pay all your salary in celery. Buroshi. Alright, let's give him a good bath. Yeah, with that, talking about baths, I am now going to jump in the shower and then go to bed. So thank you all for coming and hanging out. I'll be back on Monday. We'll do some marbles. You'll see me rage as I struggle to maintain my top. I'm literally in the top 0.5%. Like that, I'm at the maximum level you can be at Marvel Rivals right now. We'll see if I D-rank all night. Yeah, thank you much for coming along. I shall see you all on Monday. I hope you have a good evening. Bye bye guys. Bye.